In October of this year, we had the privilege of partnering with Campus Crusade for Christ in the West African nation of Cameroon. We jointly sponsored and conducted 3 conferences in 3 cities, as well as ministering in 2 churches and a large federal prison. One conference was attended by national leaders of the Presbyterian Church of Cameroon, which is the largest and most influential denomination in the country, as well as leaders for the Baptist, Pentecostal, and Methodist churches. These pastors are responsible, collectively, for over 3 million people. The difference between the West and this African country of 30 million people was immediately apparent. Straddling the equator, it's known for intense heat, high humidity, and daily tropical storms. We had numerous opportunities in each setting to teach the truths of living free.
God saw him as a mighty warrior, as a deliverer, as a leader, as one who would restore Israel.
With no room to spare in the truck, the journey included a total of 24 hours of challenging road travel. We traveled on African streets through small towns, over rivers, and on bush roads between the 3 cities where the conferences were held, periodically stopping at random government checkpoints along the way. Our goal in teaching was to encourage the local Campus Crusade leaders as they begin to assume direct responsibility for future training.
Write my name in the book of life.
Write my name in the book of life.
And I declared myself to be free. I will increase in freedom.
I will increase in freedom.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
De toute éternité, quand il regardait à Jésus.
We were told repeatedly by those attending that these conferences were a historic turning point for them and their ministry.
Church structure, management, we are pretty good at that, but we need power and authority to see breakthrough in our lives in order to reach out.
Personally, it's been a wonderful experience. There are lots of things that have come to me as a revelation, a big discovery. You know, all along, there are certain things I've had to grapple with, but I think that we dealt with them this time with a new vision, with a freshness, and I think I want to be very, very thankful.
I want to tell the church, this is the time to pick up the Living Free seminar, take up Hearing God, and let every Christian in every denomination know what they need to know at this point in time.
They have hurts. They don't know how to let go. They hold on to them. At times they think it is legitimate, but it isn't. And we've learned how to let go. We've learned how to forgive so you could be forgiven in order to live free.
Through this process of living free, we can discover a key that can open our heart to what God wants us to be.
We step into doors that have been closed for many years, and God is himself using Living Free to open these doors. And many of the church leaders are saying, yes, this is what we need.
We've been dealing with these problems every day, but we have a new vision in how to do this, to approach these problems. And I think that if this were to trickle down to the life of every Christian, then there would be a new transformation.
Because I'm a pastor for quite a while, I can see the change and the experience in people's life on the long run.
As we reached the end of our 15-day adventure, we were humbled and blessed by the friendships we made and by the power of God's truth to impact all of us.
I think it was very, very touching, and you could see that I won't be the same again.
We had a great, great life-changing experience.
Living Free has awakened something inside of me. And I think more than ever, I am moving more intentionally and more consciously of who I am and the task I have at hand. And I think I'm doing it with greater joy now than ever before.